In the far-off land of eDoria, magic wasn't something rare or hidden. It was as normal as sunlight or rain. Floating lanterns lit the streets at night, dragons delivered the mail, and enchanted broomsticks swept homes all by themselves. Every child in eDoria dreamed of becoming a wizard, but none dreamed as fiercely as Lumo Brightspark, a tiny boy with huge hopes. Lumo was the youngest student at the Grand Celestia Wizard Academy, a castle made of spiraling towers that shimmered like morning frost. Most wizards carried sleek, polished wands made from dragonwood or moonstone. But Lumo, well, Lumo carried a wand that was held together with tape, glue, and, honestly, a whisper of hope. A thunderstorm had struck his home months ago, and his wand, made from his late mother's starglow oak, had snapped in half. His father promised they would buy a new one when they could afford it, but wizarding tools were expensive. So Lumo did what he always did, tried to make the best of it. But a broken wand was unpredictable. Sometimes it shot sparkles instead of spells. Sometimes it summoned frogs for no reason. Sometimes it sneezed before Lumo could say a word. And sometimes, like that morning, it exploded into a cloud of purple smoke that filled the entire academy hallway. The smoke cleared to reveal Lumo coughing, hair sticking up like porcupine quills. A girl's bright laughter rang out. That was Myra Moonwillow, the top student in his class. Her wand shimmered like a comet tail. She brushed long silver hair behind her shoulders and smirked, still trying to make that stick work. "It's not a stick," Lumo muttered. "It's just tired." "Ham," Myra said, "and I'm queen of the dragons." The other children giggled as they passed. Lumo hugged his broken wand close. "You'll work today," he whispered to it. "I know you will." But deep down, he wasn't sure. Class began with their teacher, Master Thistledown, a kindly old wizard with fluffy eyebrows that looked like sleeping caterpillars. "Today," he announced, clapping his hands, "we will practice Featherlift, one of the simplest spells. Even beginners can do it." Lumo's stomach twisted. Master Thistledown placed a feather on each student's desk. "Now, repeat after me. Leviora." "Leviora," the class echoed. Everyone's feather gently floated. Everyone's except Lumo's. He pointed his wand. "Leviora." A spark jumped. The feather did not move. Another spark. The feather curled up. A third spark. Boom! A shower of rainbow bubbles blasted out, filling the room. One bubble swallowed Myra's hair, making it glow neon green. "Lumo!" Myra shrieked. Master Thistledown chuckled softly. "Intent counts, young one. But perhaps you should take a break." Lumo's cheeks burned. He gathered his books and slipped outside to the courtyard, trying not to cry. Lumo wandered toward the Whispering Woods, the forest behind the academy that shimmered with magical secrets. He had heard stories of spirits, sprites, and creatures that only appeared to those with pure hearts. He followed the sound of soft whimpering. Behind a mossy log sat a tiny creature, a fuzzy, bright-eyed fox-like being with wings. Its paw was stuck under a fallen branch. Oh no! Lumo rushed forward. Hold still, I'll help. He tried lifting the branch. It wouldn't budge. He aimed his wand. He hesitated. What if it misfired? What if it hurt the creature? I'll try, he whispered, but don't be scared. He tapped the wand lightly. A burst of warm golden dust floated out. The branch lifted gently. Lumo blinked. You worked. The creature leaped into his arms, licking his cheek. I'll call you Floof, Lumo giggled. Floof fluttered his wings and landed on Lumo's shoulder, purring softly. For the first time that day, Lumo felt hopeful. That night, disaster struck. A rumble shook the academy. Windows rattled. Towers trembled. A huge swirling cloud of black magic erupted from the forest, an ancient, cursed magic long sealed away. Teachers rushed outside. Students screamed. Dragons flew overhead in panic. Master Thistledown shouted, "Stay inside. Dark magic is awakening." Lumo peeked from behind a pillar, clutching Floof. Myra stood beside her teacher. "Master, what do we do?" "We must close the rift," he said gravely, "before it devours eDoria." Myra lifted her perfect wand. "I'll help." Master Thistledown nodded. "You are powerful, Myra, but closing a rift requires more than strength. It needs heart." The wind howled. The dark swirl grew wider. Lumo swallowed hard. His wand trembled in his hand. Broken or not, he had to try. Lumo stepped forward. "Master Thistledown," he said, voice small but steady, "I want to help." Myra scoffed. "You? With that wand?" The old wizard studied the boy carefully. His eyes softened. "Do you know why that wand still works, Lumo?" "Because I glued it." Lumo guessed. "No," Master Thistledown smiled. "Because your mother's magic still flows inside it. And inside you." Lumo stared at the wand. His mother had been a gentle, powerful healer known for her golden magic. Maybe that's why the wand glowed when he helped Floof. "Dark magic feeds on fear," the master warned. "But you have something it cannot swallow, kindness." Floof nuzzled Lumo's cheek. Lumo took a breath. "I'll do my best." The dark swirl roared like a monster awakening. The wind nearly knocked Lumo over as he approached the rift. Shadows swirled like living snakes. Myra was beside him, steadying him with her wand. "Don't mess this up," she muttered. "I'll try not to," Lumo said. Together, they lifted their wands. Master Thistledown shouted, "Focus your hearts, not your spells." Myra closed her eyes. Lumo thought of Floof, of his father, of his mother's soft smile. He whispered, "I'm not afraid." His wand glowed brighter. Myra's wand glowed silver. Their magic spiraled together, gold and silver, shooting into the heart of the rift. The dark swirl shrieked. Floof flew into the storm, wings blazing gold, adding his tiny but brave magic. The rift cracked like glass. Then, boom! A shockwave of light burst outward, blinding everyone. Silence. When the light faded, the rift was gone. The forest was calm. The sky was clear. Myra stared at Lumo. "How did you?" Lumo shrugged shyly. "I guess it wasn't the wand. It was us." The academy celebrated for 3 days. Dragons did aerial dances. Broomsticks played music. Everyone cheered for Lumo, even the students who used to laugh at him. Master Thistledown approached Lumo with a wooden box. Inside was a brand new wand of polished starglow oak, carved with golden runes. "Your mother would be proud," he said. "But this," he tapped the broken wand in Lumo's hand, "should be kept as a reminder of your courage." Myra stepped forward. "Lumo," she said reluctantly, "you were amazing." Lumo smiled. "Thanks. And we make a good team." Myra rolled her eyes but grinned. "Don't get used to it." Floof curled around Lumo's neck, purring softly. Lumo looked at the sky. He wasn't the smallest wizard anymore. He was Lumo Brightspark, the boy with the broken wand who saved eDoria. And this was only the beginning.